Hi, my name is Alyssa Taylor, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I got a huge amount of art supplies, and I would love to share them with you. So I got printmaking supplies and acrylic paint, gouache, pen, pen and ink, and markers. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that I got was a quill. I think that's what they are called, and I got a bunch of nibs in a set with them, and 2 of them are the same size and 3 of them are the same size too. There's a bigger one and a smaller one. Smaller one's obviously for more precision, and the bigger one's for thicker lines. So here I am putting the smaller one in, and this is what it looks like when you do it, and this is the bigger one inside. So, the first thing that you also need with this quill, I will keep on calling it, is some ink. So I got Blick's Waterproof India ink, and this is in black, so here's my first try. Yes, it's not very good. Sorry, I'm very new to this whole medium and this new technique, so now I got the Winsor Newton in gold, and I just thought this would be really nice for an accent piece, and you gotta shake it up really well before you use it because the gold particles are kind of stuck in there. And then I got Daler Rowney or Roni ink, and this is in brown. It's more of a reddish brown than I like, but it'll do. And yes, that line is very squiggly, so I did another one that's a little bit thicker, and this is acrylic ink. Same thing, this is Daler Rowney, and this is in royal purple, which I also thought would be a nice color to make some pieces in, and yeah. Next up, I wanted to venture into the world of pastels, so I got these Pentel pastels, which are very cheap and remind me of elementary school, which is the first time I ever used pastels, and the last time also. But I did know that I do not really like chalky pastels. I enjoy oil pastels more than anything. And I also got another set, which was Artist Loft's oil pastels. I wanted to see what's the difference. So here's 2 swatches of just 2 random colors and everything. Moving on to markers, these are the Artist Loft markers. Notice they're not Copic because in general I'm not a big markers fan, and so I'm not going to be using them that often. I don't need super high grade ones. I just use them for graphic design or plain little simple drawings. And so I got my 4 colors, 2 browns and 2 greens. One of them was another repeat because it ran out of ink. So I will say these don't blend the smoothest, nor do they hold up for a long time, but they are cheap and they're decent for logos or graphic designs. Moving on to gouache, I got the brand Holbein. It's a Japanese brand, and I'm not pronouncing it right, even though I am Japanese. But yeah, I got recommended by a cup of Jasmine, and I'm just trying it out now. And these are acrylic gouaches, so they're relatively pigmented, and they dry kind of a little bit slower than acrylic, but they're very nice. Very expensive. I got 2 small sizes in 20 milliliters, and the rest I got in 40 milliliters. And I focus on getting the main typical colors that I purchase for everyday use for the bigger bottles. So yeah, a little bit goes a long ways for this, so it's definitely worth it. But because these are Japanese brand, they are half the price in Japan, so I recommend buying them there. And yeah. So, let's go through the colors. I mainly got the typical colors that you get with an addition of a couple cute little neutral colors. So the first one I got is yellow, then dusty rose, then I believe, I forget what the first red is called, but then it's crimson, then it's mustard because they didn't have yellow ochre, which is what I typically get, then sap green and ash green. I really like these ash green kind of colors, then ultramarine deep, cobalt blue, cerulean blue, I believe, or cerulean light, and then ash blue, which is a very nice color, and then raw sienna and raw umber. I usually get burnt umber, but I decided to go a little bit different this time. And then I got Chinese white. They didn't have titanium white or just any plain white except a Chinese white, so this is what I got. I hope you enjoy watching and seeing what I got and my essential colors that I need. I only purchased 2 color pencils, and they are the Conte Paris and 2 different colors of browns, and I plan on using these as like a charcoals instead of actual charcoal because I don't like black as a charcoal. I like brown, color brown instead of black. So I got a bunch of acrylic paints, and this is by Golden Artist Colors because I wanted to finally try a professional grade acrylic paint. So I got the typical colors, cadmium red, crimson red. I also got ochre, a yellow ochre, which is one of the best yellow colors there is. I got ultramarine deep, and I also got Play-Doh blue in 2 small ones because I didn't have a big one. And then I got burnt umber and white, titanium white, of course. These ones were expensive, but I actually do like them. They're very pigmented for just one touch instead of student grades where you have to do multiple coats to get that pigment. And yeah, so far they're really nice. So then I got some printmaking supplies. I got a wood block of linoleum, and I've never tried the block form. I only tried the speedball, really rubbery kind, so I was excited to try this kind. And then I also got some speedball ink for fabric, and this is in case I do want to print on shirts or hoodies or whatnot. And then I also got more lino cutters. I already have one, but I got this one because it has more tips, and I also bought 2 other packets of tips. One of them was a small tip packet, and the other one was like a box-shaped packet that really cuts away in large chunks, which I desperately need. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below for more similar videos, and thank you for your time of the day.